Hello, everyone. Happy Easter, happy Passover if you celebrate them. Happy Sunday. Everyone celebrates Sunday. It's good to see you. If you've been here before, welcome. It's really nice to see you. Hello, Georges. Good to see you from Belgium. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm Ronan. It's good to see you. We'll take an hour today to talk about all things accordion, to play music, to answer your questions. If you have questions, I monitor the chat. Please ask them. If you have requests, please type them in. Hello, Dennis from Denmark. Good to see you. While I use an accordion I'm an accordion teacher, but I consider myself a music educator. And so all of the techniques that I'm talking about apply to more than just the accordion. Keep that in mind. If you play guitar, your fingers aren't doing this, but you're still playing a chord. These lessons still apply. Hello, Louis. Good to see you. Hello, Colin from Wales. Good to see you. Yeah. I'll start with a song, and then I'll give you the agenda. I don't know if we ever have an agenda. Everything is transparent. This is my first time playing these songs often. There's been no practice or rehearsal. What song should we start with? Let's do Manine de Primavera, the Hands of Spring. I'm gonna put in my my headphones and use these microphones. Yeah, that was Manine de Primavera by Nino Rota. From which Federico Fellini film was that from? Who knows? If you know the answer, type it in the chat. I'm blanking on it. Is it just Amarcord? No, it's not from Amarcord. Which movie is it? We can Google it, but I wonder if you know. Hello again. Good. It's good to see you. Yeah, I have a bunch of things that I'd like to try. If you have, if not this week, but I believe starting next week, I'll try and do some regular. I'd like to try and have the live stream still spontaneous, but to have a few segments to kind of look forward to. I'm just going to open the window a little bit. There we go. One of the things that happens every month on Accordion Love is there's a tune of the month. Obviously, there are lots of tunes, but on the forum, the community, we all play the same song. We all play the same song. Students from all over the world, regardless of skill level, try and play the same song. And this month, let me show you where it is. I'll screen share. On Accordion Love under the community forum. This is open to members of Accordion Love to post. Under Showcase, you're playing Tune of the Month. Last month was Babar. Wonderful. This month it's the Beer Barrel Polka. The Beer Barrel Polka. What I'd like, so people perform it. There's Willie. I'm not going to play it. I don't know if Willie, if this is public for Willie to post, but you see 2 or 3 attempts. Wonderful. This is what I love to see. Oftentimes we see the finished, polished version of a song. What I want to show and what I'm going to do now is to play Beer Barrel Polka with 0 practice. Without having practiced it, without having played it for years, a year. Beer Barrel Polka. I'm thinking of the Pennsylvania polka. How does the Beer Barrel Polka go? Roll out the barrel. Oh, roll out the barrel. Da 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 da. Good. Takes me a while to figure it out. Let's play it. Yeah, we'll play it. I know there's an introduction that I'm probably missing. The song is on Accordion Love, but I'm going to try and play it now without mistakes. And every time I make a mistake, I'm going to restart. I'll do it. I'm aiming for no mistakes, but I want you to realize that this is not a realistic thing. I'm going for feeling, for performance. Let's do it. I'm gonna take off my headphones. It works lovely for slow, beautiful songs. For fast polkas, I don't need to monitor myself. Let's try it again. Great song. What an upbeat, great song. Yes. Hello, Willie. Good to see you. And yes, Jorge, you're 86 and your grandparents danced that song. This is like the polka. Very, very cool. Beer barrel polka. Roll out the barrel. There's so many popular polkas. I don't usually play polkas, but lovely. Something that changes, yeah. I don't hear what the microphones are picking up when I'm not wearing headphones. I'm in my room here in the studio and I'm playing and I hear my accordion acoustically. And that's lovely for me. When I put on my headphones fully, there are a few ways of wearing headphones. Obviously they go over your ears. Over both ears, now I hear the microphone. I hear the room. And it's forcing me to hear. So when I play, especially if we're in a radio talk show and I speak like this, it changes how I speak. Well, I'm like listening to my own voice rather than here where I'm listening to my thoughts in a way. So when I play, I'm paying more attention to the tone that I'm producing than to the overall song and music. Here, I can affect it, but not in the way where I'm listening, and I'm thinking, do I play here or here? How close am I to the microphone? Should I be here or here? Because that changes the sound. But when I'm rocking, it almost doesn't make a difference in a way. This is one reason why some people, me, in a studio, play like this. One ear is left open, one ear is listening, especially with other people. So in this ear, I'm hearing the microphone, and this ear is open to the room. I can hear other people, I can hear myself. Etc. So, anyways, I just wanted to say, that's why halfway through the song, I took it off. For Beer Barrel Polka, I wanted it to be big. I didn't want anything to do with, oh, does this sound pretty? For slow, beautiful songs, of course I want it to sound, my tone to be beautiful. Good. Hello, Junior Segals. Good to see you. It will be interesting to see a difference compared to Rosamond and the Beer Barrel Polka. Yeah. Anyways, what's lovely, one thing that's lovely about Accordion Love is I love seeing how different people perform, etc. Change gears a little bit. The other really cool thing that we have on Accordion Love forums, Willie, there you are, is the practice room. Where is it? There it is. The practice room. I'll change this next week. All of these people. Oh, Christopher, you did... Oh, This might be in... So, on Accordion Love, again, we're students. We're learning. We are students and we are learning, which means that it's difficult work. It's difficult work to learn a language. It's difficult work to learn an instrument, to learn a sport, etc. We see basketball players playing, or baseball players, or sports, and we know that these are experts. These people have spent their lives practicing over and over. And we've tried those things ourselves too. And so we know how difficult it is. I hope we do. Track and field, all these things that involve the body. It's the same thing with an instrument. When you go to the symphony, even when we look at YouTube or we listen to the radio, we're listening to people that have dedicated hours and hours and hours, weeks and months and years, playing with their instrument. Not just playing, practicing, slow practice, making lots of mistakes. We don't get to see the practice, and oftentimes people don't play instruments as often as people walk and run and do track and field and do sports and cook. Those things we get hopefully to do every day. Music, I think the results that people expect from music without practice is unobtainable. So the practice room is people showing their practice. I think it's a necessary thing. I wish more people in the world showed their practice with the mistakes, with how they're doing it. I love that. And so the practice room is a place every month. This is the March practice room, and the April practice room is open now too. Amazing. Where we show the practice. It could be for anything. Some people are doing, Skyrim, Dragonborn, amazing. Some people are doing the tune of the month as their practice. And what I wanted to do it next week. We might do it this week though. If it says okay to share or public, that means that these students I'm not going to play it, but I'll just show you. So I've always struggled most with ear training, identifying notes, chords, and chord progression. So I figured I'd use the practice room format to hold myself accountable to revisit this at least once a month. For this pass, I searched the internet for a list of songs using the 1-4-5-6 patterns and listed one, trying to ID the chord sequence. Brian, incredible. I kind of want to see this. Because it says okay to share, Brian, thank you. I'm going to give you... So I listen to all of these. I comment on all of these at the end of the month, which is now. It's this weekend. Let's watch Brian practice. This is, I feel, part of... wonderful. And do this 6 times in a year, and I'll send you awesome Accordion Love merchandise, like hoodies and sweatshirts and awesome t-shirts. Let's watch Brian. Thank you, Brian.
So I'm guessing that the song is in D, and if it's a 1, 5,
With or
6,
without you.
4.
So again, to explain what Brian's doing, the song with or without you, with or without you, and I don't know the song well, but I know the chorus. Brian knows. How do you play that song by ear? I give you an instrument, you know the song in your head. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. He says the song's in D major. With or without you. What are the next 3 chords? This is what Brian's doing by ear, and he knows that this is a song with this chord progression. That it has the 1 chord, D major, and then what are the next 3 chords? It could either be the G, the A, or the B minor. Those are the 4 chords of the song. It's a puzzle with only 4 pieces, but how do they come together? Brian is showing us the process of him working this out. So cool.
We'd be looking for D, A.
He got it? With
B.
B minor, G.
Okay, that just sounds like the pattern. 1, 5, 6, 4. So.
Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. playing along with
Now
it.
I'm gonna try to put the chords in the song and see if I can get the majors and minors.
Putting the B minor, G.
And it does seem to follow the classic pattern of majors with a minor sixth.
Yes. Oh no.
That sounds right. And I think
Wonderful. How cool. This is mind-blowing for me as a student, as a teacher, as a musician. Mind blown. GIF animation. To see this happening is fantastic. This is what majority of musicians, I'm assuming, want to get. This is my dream of showing up and someone is playing U2 and I show up with my accordion. Like, okay, D, A, B minor, G. This is what guitar players do. I'll do a little switch, which is the workshop that we're doing on next Saturday and the following Sunday, is how do we play songs on accordion like guitar players, right? So if we Google with or without you chords, what Brian was doing by ear is this. He figured out the chords to a song. D, A, B minor, G. D, A, B minor, G. Guitar players can do this and they start strumming and it sounds like With or Without You. Accordion players can do a very similar thing, which we saw Brian do. He started to play the chords on his left hand, just the root note, and then he added the chord, and now he can play along with a backing track. This is such a wonderful thing. Brian, incredible. So cool. Christopher, I really want to watch you too. I won't do it now. But again, if you're interested in learning an instrument, whether it's button accordion like Brian, whether it's whatever instrument you're learning, this is the way. Find a community for yourself. Find a community to be accountable with. Share your learning. The world is a better place when you show your work. Yeah, awesome. Hello, Connie. Good to see you. Wonderful. I'll ask Brian if I can clip this and kind of share it publicly on YouTube. So cool. And again, this is for lots of songs. So cool. Good. Oh, you tried Pachelbel's Canon. Amazing. Super song to practice. Good. Let's, hello, Anna. Good to see you. Let's, I don't know With or Without You well, but let's play Pachelbel's Canon. Let's make it beautiful with a loop pedal. The chords for Pachelbel's Canon: D, A, B minor, B flat, F sharp, G, D, G, A. Let's do it in F. I'm gonna try and use my recorder. Let's do it. One. So the chords, I'll write out the chords. Right, so it's F, C, D minor, A minor, B flat, F, B flat, C. Oh, it went all the way there. What a nice song, Pachelbel's Canon. The song to practice. It uses all the chords. Really nice song. I'm looking just at all the songs that you've all posted. I'm very excited to see all your practice room posts. I'll watch and reply to each one. Wonderful. So, if someone has a request for a song that I haven't heard before, I'd love to show you how I figure out a song by ear and play along to it. I'll YouTube it. Feel free to type it into the chat. I'll attempt to do it. If I know the song, I'm looking for songs that I don't know. Jorge, I saw your request for La Cucaracha before. I won't play La Cucaracha right now. Rosamond. Let's see what that is. Type them in. I'm just going to YouTube them. Rosamond. Happy Easter, happy Passover to everyone that celebrates. Ooh, an Andrei Ryu song. Willie, you were fast on the trigger. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is Beer Barrel Polka.
Ich bin schon seit Tagen verliebt in Rosamunde.
So, I'm invited to Andrei Ryu. He says, hey, we're going to play Rosamund Beer Barrel Polka. I'm like, yes, I've been studying this for years. I'm an accordion teacher. I just played it. Oh, I show up on stage with Heino, and he starts singing, and I start playing, and look what's going to happen. My head's nodding. I know the rhythm.
Ich bin schon seit Tagen verliebt in Rosamunde. Ich warte jede Stunde.
And everyone's looking at me. Everyone stops, and they're like, no! What's happening? Why doesn't it work? I'm in the wrong key. A song can be performed in any key. I learned it in C major. I think on Accordion Love it's in B flat, maybe. I was in my own world. I had my hands over my ears and I was playing by myself. No. Let's play with these people. Let's play with these people.
Sie muss es erfahren, seh ich ihre Lippen. Mit dem frohen Lachen möchte ich alles machen, sie mal zu küssen.
Oh, you're right. It's not Beer Barrel Polka. This is different. But let's play along. I'm being tricked in my mind because it's like, oh, I know the song, but it's subtly different.
schon seit Tagen verliebt.
A major.
Ich denke jede Stunde, sie muss es erfahren. Seh in ihre Lippen mit dem frohen Lachen, möchte ich alles machen, sie mal zu küssen. Aber bestimmt nicht zu ihr. Oder hab ich ja genug dafür. Ich trete einfach vor sie hin und sage, wie verliebt ich bin. Sagt sie dann noch nein, ist mir's egal. Ich wart mich auf ein andermal. Ich nehm sie einfach in den Arm und sage ihr mit meinem Charme. Rosamunde, schenk mir dein Herz und sag ja. Bleib doch nicht erst in der
So, like Roll Out the Barrel, different key. I had to pay attention to the key. Andre Rieu hopefully would come up to me and say, hey, accordion man, D major. And I give him the nod. I'm slowing it down. Super. It is very festive. Anything that Andre Rieu does is just, the crowd is... It's incredible. Let me know if you have... Oh, Small Dance. I see a request. Small Dance from the City Animation is a nice tune, I believe, is played on melodica. Ooh, let's try it. Small Dance from City the Animation. I don't see Small Dance. Is there another name for it? Minty Enjoyer? Small Dance. I just want Mambo number 5 ending. I don't think this is what you're asking for, but... But how do we play along to this? Let me know if you have the exact thing, but... Still, I'm invited to the studio that's recording City of the Animation Mambo number 5 ending, and they say, hey, accordion guy, play. And I say, okay. I don't know if the link doesn't show up for whatever reason over YouTube chat. I think they don't want people, I don't know why, but give me the title and I could YouTube it. So that's a really chord progression. That's a really cool chord progression. We're in the key of E flat, and it goes to the 5, the 5 chord, which is a B flat, and we're playing the B flat 7, B flat. The 7 has the A flat, back to the E flat. So ba 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 E flat. Right, and this is like mambo number 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit of Monica in my life, little bit of Rita by my side. So the main chord movement is from the E flat. We oftentimes do a minor 2 to the 5, F minor, B flat, E flat. Super cool. We got a hint there with this mambo number 5 ending. Yeah, and again, for me it shows up when I search Small Dance City, the animation, OST Piranhas. Let's try. This is it, I believe. Let me know. Let's listen. Incredible. It's like jazzy, swingy, right? Let's... Ba, 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 ba. Can you figure out the key? Ba, ba, ba. The C note is in there. Ba, ba, ba. Is it part of the C major? The song is in the key of C major. Let's listen to the chord changes. I do plan on doing a course on this. The chord changes. Chord. Wait. Ba ba da ba ba. There's a chord change and it sounds jazzy. F7 goes to the 4 chord. I'll play along. This says in the tutorial. Let's try and do it. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Very cool song. E minor, A7, D7. No, not F. Is it go to the A flat? I'm not hearing it right. Just a G7. Beautiful song. I love it. Yeah, very cool. Thank you for the request. And then there's a B part, but super cool song. And I also want to do Uncle Lucius Keep the Wolves Away. This is a song. I'll do this once more, and then and then we have 15 minutes. Keep in mind, I've been doing this for years and years, but I still follow a formula of figuring out the key and then following a chord progression that is usually familiar. The last one on Small Dance, we went from the 1 to the 4, stretch, if we have an elastic, stretch to the E, and then we came back to our home to C by using A, D, G, C. A, 1, 4, minor 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Very logical. Let's keep going with Uncle Lucius Keep the Wolves Away. Again, listening. What chord is that? Am I hearing a G sharp in there? Oh, it changed already. The G sharp note is there. What chord is this? Is this a major or minor? I don't know. Is it part of the G sharp minor? No. Is it a part of the E major? Maybe. Is it a part of C sharp minor? Yes. Note is a part of a chord. This one is a part of C sharp minor. So the song contains the C sharp minor chord. I'm not sure if it's the one chord. To E major. B major. A major. This is mind blown. Why is this mind blown? If you remember Brian's chord pattern ID, what was Brian doing here? He said, hey, I know a song with a chord pattern that has a 1, 4, 5, 6 pattern. For Brian, what was the song? Not Streets Have No Name. With or Without You. With or Without You. Brian, we watched Brian figure it out, and he said the chords were D, A, B minor, G. 1, 5, 6, 4. We're listening to the song Uncle Lucius Keep the Wolves Away. What am I doing? There we go. And what I'm hearing, I said, hey, there was a C sharp minor. There was E, and then it went to the B, and then it went to the A. And if the song is if this is the 1 chord, and this is the 5 chord, and this is the minor 6 chord, no, this is the 4 chord. Here I have 2 5 chords. That's the issue. Nope. There we go. 4 chord. This is what Brian showed us. This is our minor 6 chord. Minor 6 chord. Why Roman numerals? Look at my tutorial on how to use Roman numerals. This is lots of songs have 4 puzzle pieces, 4 chords. It's our job to put them together. What I'm hearing is this. And if we bump this whole song down, we get this chord pattern. Wonderful. This is a little bit advanced, but let's play. This is how I'm able to play the song right away.
Took my first breath where the muddy rises, spills into the Gulf of Mexico. The skyline's colored by chemical plants that put bread on the table of the working man, where the working man does his best to provide safety and shelter for kids and a wife, giving a little of his soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away.
Oh, there's an accordion player.
I was barely 13 when the company man tried to dig my dad's grave. Happened on a French-owned tanker ship, spilling poison in the Galveston Bay, where the liquid fire filled his lungs and his eyes silenced any more cries. Cold in the green, death stinging pain, he fought like hell.
I'm gonna overplay. The song picked up. How cool to be able to play an instrument and to be able to jump in. And again, to whether you attend the live workshop or not, the live workshop. So if we Google Uncle Lucius, keep the wolves away, chords, if we were in a party singing karaoke, we would do this. Took my first breath where the muddy brazos spells it. Some of if you know the song, you can kind of follow along, and it's lovely. Musicians do the chords. Guitar players do the chords. Musicians do the chords. Haha, B minor, D, A, G. B minor, D, A, G. This is incorrect. If I tried to play this with a recording, it wouldn't work. We need to transpose down. We need to D minor, sorry. There it is. This is what I wrote. C sharp, E, B, A. C sharp, E, B, A. C sharp, E, B, A. This is what you need to play along to a song. More advanced musicians start to derive the melody from that C sharp. There's my C sharp minor, E major, B major. And again, whatever instrument you are learning, go to Accordion Love. There are free resources. I teach all this stuff as well, but the free resources. How do we practice the accordion? We play our triads and arpeggios in the key of the song. I want you to be able to go E, C sharp minor, those four chords. What Brian was doing, right? So these are all videos, and then we have a playlist here where we practice together. Sorry, this is really small, but you get the idea. It's on accordionlove.com under free resources. What Brian was showing us so well was switching between those chords on his left hand. Do the same thing on your right hand. whatever instrument you're learning, whether it's glockenspiel, whether it's recorder. C sharp minor on recorder? Terrible key for recorder. But how do I play along with... I'm teaching on the workshop how to make it rhythmic, how to make it musical, because we don't come in and say E major, E major. We don't do that, right? We do a... We play with rhythm and feel. This is what we're learning, in how to follow these chord charts, how to do these left-hand rhythms that go beyond that. This is what's happening in the workshop. We'll finish off on a low note, which is trying to accompany the song on recorder. I'm using the exact same idea, which is C sharp, this is what I'm playing on recorder. Not my instrument. I don't know what I'm doing well, but I can accompany Uncle Lucius's song. Let's go lower. Oh, sharp's terrible. I don't know how to do them.
Took my first breath where the muddy rises, spills into the Gulf of Mexico. The skyline's colored.
All this to say, if I was a part of a community called Accordion Love, I would definitely go into the practice room and say, hey, here's me practicing Uncle Lucius's Keep the Wolves at Bay. The practice isn't playing along with the thing, it's doing my arpeggios and chords in E major, in A major, and I'm like, oh, I struggle there, the move from the E to the A. Same thing with B, exact same thing that we're doing on the accordion. I've been doing it for years. Right? That's what I encourage you to do on any instrument that you're learning. Wonderful. There's one more thing that I wanted to do as we wrap up. And let me know if you're interested. I'll start a poll. Ask a question. Would you be interested in watching an Accordion Love series called Accordion Hunt, where I look for local used accordion listings and then go check them out, ultimately buying a used accordion? Yes or no? Thank you, Lynn. That's very kind. Yeah, yes, no, add poll. Oh, your question is too long. In an Accordion Love series called Accordion Hunt. Accordion Hunt series where I look for used accordions. Yeah, yes or no? It's not letting me poll, but would you be interested in an Accordion Love series where, as part of this live stream, I go on to, let me show you what it is and then you can see if you like it or not. We go on to Facebook Marketplace. Am I not logged in? Log in. I'm not sharing my screen yet. That is okay. I go onto my Facebook Marketplace and I do a search for accordion. This is here on Vancouver Island. And with a certain budget, usually beginner friendly. I'm looking to not solve the issue. Lots and lots of people are looking to get into accordion. And so looking for the accordion that's a deal. And to go through and say, hey, listen, this one looks nice. A Paolo Soprani for 470. Can we get an accordion for less than 500 Canadian dollars? So just to go through like this and say, hey, this is what I would go for, this is what I wouldn't go for. This looks like a great deal. To open them up, good playable, beautiful vintage accordion, can throw in a mic system for an extra 45. Velcro is from mic and can be removed. Great tone. Comes with a Hohner gig bag for 470 bucks. Only one picture, but this could be cool. Anyways, would you be interested in me having a web series like this where I go through and I say, hey, and then once a month I go out with someone recording? To these listings, the one that we agree would be a cool one to look at. This looks great. This looks the best. $250 is the amount to spend. This looks nice. And then to document that journey, and I don't know what to do with these accordions. Probably have some sort of accordion lending library here on Vancouver Island. Or if you pay shipping to give away that accordion for people that are looking to learn the accordion, and then to have that accordion as a loaner to someone that's also looking to learn. And maybe that's how we get accordions around the world. I guess my main advice for anyone, this is how I learn things. I believe that things are prohibitively expensive, usually. When I got into cameras, I wish I could borrow someone's lens for a week just to try it before buying it. I wish my effects pedals, my loop pedal is really expensive. I wish I could, usually, so what I did when I had two accordions is I would lend out my accordion as a lender when I lived in Toronto for people to try. Would you be interested in it? Write yes or no in the chat. And then if you have ideas about what to do with these accordions, let me know. I'm happy to give comments about beginner accordions, which I consider inexpensive is the thing. Working and inexpensive. And then obviously when I go check these out, I could say, listen, this is leaking air. I wouldn't recommend it. And still, I think I would pay these people something just for taking up their time. Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's a win-win. Me as an educator, I think it'd be cool. Very selfishly, I think it would draw people to Accordion Love. And unselfishly, I think it provides value to people that are looking to buy accordions. I get sent questions lots of times about, hey, what do you think of this accordion? And oftentimes I say, oh, like ask the person for a sound sample. Is the bellows leaking? You never know online, but let me show you how I go and evaluate these accordions. I also sometimes buy garbage accordions and send them over to get fixed. It'd be really cool if I was a repair person to show you how to repair accordions. I'm not a repair person, but I think it'd be cool. Yes, I'd be interested. Used accordions are tricky. So many parts and so many of them are old. 100%. It's like buying a used car or used bicycle. It works there, and then you bring it home and it falls apart. It's possible, but used accordions are still the way to get a 200 to 500 Canadian dollar accordion. I always recommend going to an accordion shop where they can repair it and do all those things. Lots of us don't have that. Good. Have a good week. Happy Passover. Happy Easter to anyone that celebrates. Happy Sunday. I hope your week goes well. There is no office hours on Wednesday. Office hours is the live Zoom session that we do with Accordion Love students. It's a Q&A drop-in support group. There will be a live stream next Sunday. And our workshop on April 11th, next Saturday. The workshop on how to read chord diagrams. Yeah, wonderful. check it out. $19 for the replay, $49 for members. If you're not a member, it's $59. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.